All right, let's review a little bit of what we talked about before, and we really talked about, the distractions that teachers have that, when we pile tasks on, you know, we don't really allow teachers to work with kids. I mean, they're so busy in the classroom doing 100 things that when do they have time to work one on one or, 3 to 1 or what have you with kids? And so, and their students. And so, what we want to do is we want to take a look at how do we introduce technologies so that teachers aren't overwhelmed. And that's a real simple approach. And we're going to look at examples like Apple. Apple really starts us simple in with their use of their technologies. They don't start us on a desktop. You know, their their first rollout was maybe a desktop, but now they start to introduce products to kind of hook us in, and that's what we want to do. We want to just start simple in the process, so you don't feel overwhelmed, so you don't feel like, here's just another task. And so when you start looking at Apple and they introduce you to an iPod that has just some simple features, it isn't complicated. It's, you listen to music, maybe a little bit of video, but they don't have 1,000 apps. And then they introduce you to an iTouch where you can personalize your experience a little bit more. And then they introduce you to a cell phone and adding your contacts and so forth. And then a tablet, and then eventually a laptop that I'm speaking on right now. And so you really start to create a sense of ownership. And that's really what we want our teachers and our schools to do, is that it's just not to use a technology and just, okay, we used it, but to actually own it, part of your daily process. And so when you look at this, it says start with the easiest and simplest technologies and then work your way up. But also connect it to why you're doing that. And it has to support the research. Does it allow us to collaborate more? Does it allow us to offer more support for students? So is it available 24/7 so students can review it? Does it allow our teacher to spend more time with their students? And I think we ask ourselves those questions, just as Harvard talks about. Put education first and then find the technology that allows us to do it.